Or to the cloud.
Good job. All right. Well, if you guys didn't notice, we have special guest visitors from Seattle, Alaska cruise. Our incentive earners are there. So excited for them. Oh, there they are. They're back there partying. But they decided to hop on because we're here working. So Randy said, I got to show up for my team, which I thought was pretty cool. So you want to chat, Randy, or you want me to do housekeeping stuff first?
Let's chat since I have service.
Okay.
So are you gonna come? No, come over here. Yeah, bring your phone.
Hi, Erica and Jamie. Thanks for joining us. Here comes Alyssa.
So we're just gonna try and do it really quick. There's Christy.
Hi.
Hi. She's like, leave me alone. I'm on vacation.
Oh no. We're gonna read our notes from her phone.
Okay.
Okay, so this week we want to talk about Ready Set Fall. So we're gonna transition from spring and summer to fall. That's super important, and some of the things that you need to make sure, like the really important things that you need to make sure to do before the end of the month.
Okay, sorry, Dave. Okay. So we're going to change it.
Yeah. So the first thing you want to do is change up your marketing. If you're using like pinks and purple and tropical and all that stuff in the summer, switch it up. Use fall leaves, use pumpkins, use snowflakes, because if your marketing material all looks the same, people aren't really going to notice it. And people like pretty things. And we have a really, really amazing person on our team named Emmy, who creates fabulous flyers and shares them. So all you have to do is like maybe put your website on it, put a QR code. If you want to use pumpkins instead of snowflakes, whatever you want to do, change it up and make it your own and personalize it. Make it your own so people recognize you and your style. Tons of people share in the Canva group. If you didn't get it last week, we posted it on the Zoom last week. You can find the link to the Canva group that shares all this stuff. And my very favorite tip is if you don't have a printer or you don't want to use your ink, if you make something that's 4x6, you can send it to walmart.com, aka the print shop, and have it printed as a photo. And they're like 9 cents a print. Sometimes they go on sale. So you can literally print like 500 or not, you don't need 500, but 50 for like $5. And you just go pick it up in an hour. You can add it to your catalogs, your mail that's going out this month. I personally think you should wait till the end of the month, like the last week, to share what's new. We talked about the open house, but personalize your marketing, change it up, change your colors, change your design a little bit, and add that to your catalog, so it's not just a catalog going out. Like you have a personal message to your customers.
So what she said about the print shop, sending that, it's amazing. And you can also put those on the cover of your catalogs, and people love that. And just put all your little different favorites and all that other stuff, because people need you to help them make up their mind of what's great. So you did?
Yeah.
So okay, reaching out to customers to let them know it's gone. If you do not do this, your customers are going to be sad, especially at this time. Jammy time, sun-kissed citrus, all those things. If you feel bad reaching out to your customers, like you're bugging, you are really going to upset them, because there's some major heavy hitters that are going away, and people need to know. So make sure that you get it out there, and then plus you can put them in the club. So you want to show them how to do that. And this is the best opportunity for that, for sure.
So booking parties for the fall. That's another thing that you can add. Okay. That's another thing you can add to that customer information sheet, flyer thing, whatever you want to call it, personalization. You add to your customer catalogs or mail this month is, I forgot what it was. Booking parties. So book a party special. So for mine, I put, if they book a party for August or September, they're going to get a free fall fragrance flower and a new fall travel twist, right? That's the new product in the catalog. They're $7. I'm sure you've probably got some product credits sitting around. Order a few of those. And if you didn't know, they are coming in some of the new fall scents or some of the favorite fall scents. So not just the basic like Luna, black raspberry, vanilla. So those fun fall scents. So that I'm going to make a little bundle for my hosts. And, you know, we talked about last chance last week, and that's something you can offer at your last chance party. It's something you can put on a flyer that you're going to send to somebody, not post on Facebook, but a one-to-one contact. So come up with your own special within your budget and offer that to your customers so that you can really get those fall parties booked. It's going to be so important to do that.
Absolutely. Okay, so do you have anything, Yvonne, you want to add to that?
Oh gosh. Just that you got to make a plan. You can't just go willy-nilly and say the new fall catalog's up. You got to figure out how you're going to get that in your customers' hands. Yeah, and you gotta do it. It kind of costs a lot if you want to send out catalogs or showcase brochures or whatever with rub and smell stickers or samples of the new things, but it's going to be worth it. So figure out what you want to do for your customers and make that happen. Now get your rub and smell stickers ordered because sometimes they sell out and then you'll have to make all those samples yourself. So get those ordered, get the new season sales kits. You probably talked about this last week a little bit, but get all of those things in your hands that are going to help you with the transition to fall and winter, because fall and winter is our busiest time and we don't want to not take advantage of that.
And you don't want to be behind. You don't want to be doing this on the 1st of August. The other thing I was going to add was, you know, in the past, I've mailed a catalog with some samples to all of my customers, costing hundreds of dollars. Did it pay off? Maybe, I'm not sure. But now, if you create a Google form and send that to your customers and say, hey, I'm sending out the new catalog. Do you want a digital version or in the mail hand version, and to ask them what do they want, and they'll reply and tell you what they want, and then mail to those that need it and email to those that need it. Changing. Yeah, I did the booking part. You want to do the testers? Okay, so change your testers. So if you haven't ordered your fall testers in the family store yet, you want to do that. You can get the transition testers. You don't need the whole thing. Just get the transition ones. That means you're getting ones that were not in the spring catalog. So Luna, you would not get a tester of because that was in the spring catalog. But Very Snowy Spruce, you would get because it was not in the spring catalog, even though it's a returning scent. So you're going to have to sit, go through the catalog, see what's in the catalog, take out what's retiring, and add in your new transition testers. So that's important to do so that you don't accidentally give testers of like, you know, Aloha Citrus and somebody orders it at your August 5th party and you're like, ooh, sorry, that one's gone.
So that's pretty simple. So you don't have to do everything everyone else does to the catalog. Like, try it out. And see what works for you. The only way you know how to do it is try. If it is amazing, keep doing it, but just do something different. Like, I put stickers throughout my catalog in this last year. People loved it. I put it on the warmer page. I kind of thought, oh, this warmer would be cute, and I put some scents on there and I put them out through the catalog, and my customers gave me really great feedback. So do something that works for you, put some little samples in or whatever, but the stickers are a really good idea. So do something that you think is going to catch your customers' eyes, and you'll see if it works. If it does, keep doing something like that. And if it doesn't, change.
Yeah, just do what fits in your budget, what fits in your timeline, but do something. If you're not sharing it, like last week I shared Emmy's flyer, right? And the rub and smell stickers, and I'm at almost $500 in orders from that mail out. So I'm here cruising, and every time I check my email, new PWS order, and I'm not doing anything. But I spent $200 to mail out all those mails.
Oh, okay. Does Yvonne have anything she wants to add, or does anybody have anything they want to add to that?
Sorry, we just tried to go really fast in case we lost service.
Yeah.
Anything to add for transitioning to the new season? Anything you like must do or should do or don't forget to do?
I think one of the most important things is don't forget about now, right? We have 6 months to sell the fall products, 6 months starting August 1st. So do what you can do now with the 10% off and the 20% off discontinuing stuff and all of getting these people into Scentsy Club, because there's a lot of people, like Christy said, Jammy Time and Sunkissed, Camu, all those are going away. So work July now, but get ready for August. You know what I mean? Like don't get that in their hands right now, because you're going to miss out on the July, the benefit of July.
Return. Yeah, totally. Because there's some people that love fall all year and they can't wait for fall stuff. But August is still summer to me personally. Like I'm not ready to order to do pumpkin yet. So I'm stocking up on those summer scents to get me through August. But then September 1st, I'm all fall. So you're going to have a lot of customers that are like that too, and asking you for summer scents in August, and you're like, they're gone. So if you're not reaching out to them, you're missing sales.
So pick your action plans for the new season and how will you party, etc. So let me tell you guys a little secret. Yvonne has come up with the best, absolute life-changing, like business-changing plan. And in the future, after we're done with this, we're gonna come together and she is gonna have a class where she's actually gonna break it down very small in what she does and change your business. So you guys can be on the ship, you can be in New York, you can be in whatever. You just need to come. And I think of all the plans, hers is the best. It's like, to me, it's data driven, like it is proven. And if I can somewhat throw Yvonne under the bus a little bit, that she used to be a self-proclaimed non-sponsor. Like she was great when they came in and whatever, but she wasn't a recruiter. She is a recruiter. She hits annual mentor. She does all the things, and all because of her action plan, which she is going to share. And we are going to help break it. You guys use this. And so we're going to challenge you guys this fall. And the best thing is not in it is that she has this magic code that will make your Facebook parties so much easier for you, and you'll have great parties. You'll have great hostesses. You will have sponsors. You'll have what? New team members. Yeah, whatever. I said timbers. Too much rum punch. Okay, there we go. Not, but it just is all the things. So you have to trust. If I could say, you can have a lot of action plans, but the one thing that you need to at least try is Yvonne's plan. And so we're going to get that going. So would you like to add something to this?
Yes, I would. So no, I forgot already. Action plans. Yeah, just, well, really what I want to add is the new inset. Okay, so we're here on this cruise, right? And it's been amazing, and it's been like 5 hours. We have 8 days.
Melissa Kratz is like right there. All the YouTube like
Famous people like Melissa Gratz, Rachel Pence, Anna Hughes, Wendy Heath Newgrass. Okay, so anyways, we're gonna be famous too. No, what I was gonna say is the incentive is hard. I'm not gonna lie, it is work, it is hard, but is doable if you make a plan. And one time somebody told me I work too much, but I took that as a compliment because you know why I was doing that. And like, look where we are. It's going to be 6 months of hard work, but is it worth that to be on a cruise like this? Is it worth that to go to Mexico for free? For free. Come on. So there might be some sacrifice. You might have to miss, like, you know, going to the lake one day because you have to do a Scentsy party, or staying up a little later doing work, or getting out of your comfort zone. But gosh, it's 6 months and it'll change your life. Like, so we've talked to so many new people here, made new friends already, and it's just really great. So get your action plans together, get your plan together, get your dreams together. And I watched Shark Week this week, and I saw this place where you can go and pet whales and swim with hammerhead sharks. So putting that on my bucket list, and Scentsy's gonna do that for me. So,
and I want to say this too. So you can do hard work, or you can even do smart work. Mm-hmm. And so to me, when I think a lot of people don't reach out for this because they think it's not a doable thing. It is a doable thing. And if any of you guys are sitting there, even at the beginning of your Scentsy career, you guys have an easier time earning that than we do as a director and above. So I think it's just about getting a plan, thinking maybe that it's unrealistic, but just trusting your leaders and the people around you and doing the things. And I promise you, like between Brandy, Yvonne, myself, and whoever else, like when you feel like ready to give up, or you feel confused, like, or any of the things, we will scoop you up, because you literally, I promise you, you can absolutely do this. Even with that little bit of doubt, or maybe a whole lot of doubt that you can't do it, I promise you it is absolutely doable. And that's why I'm here, because I always put it in my mind before incentive starts that first I go, well, I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm doing it. And that I think is very important, because I feel a lot of people like start to give up or do the things. But I'm just going to promote Yvonne again with her little Facebook party plan. It is absolutely more than doable. Like you could do the top 75 for sure. So you just have to trust that you have good people around you that will help you when you get stuck. And then you have to believe that you can ask any of us or all of us for some constructive criticism for things. And this is what I'm going to leave you before I go drink my rum punch, is that part of the problem is that you get scared and you just don't do it because you don't want to fail. And that is the worst thing ever. Like, do it with doubt, do it whatever, but just do it. Like, do it, and we got you. We literally have you, and you'll be up here helping people to earn these things that you might not think are possible. But at first, it starts in your head that you can do it. So get yourself a little board that you see every day. I don't care if it's this big or a board that you put, and just put what it is that you're going to earn, and we will help get you there.
And I'll just say, once you go on a trip, you will not want to go again. And the coolest thing is, once you learn how to do it, we do it again and we do it again and we do it again. And you're going to know how to earn these trips. I've earned them ever since I started. And so is Christy and so is Brandy. And we would never not want to go again. Once you go experience one, you just got to do it and you got to go see your friends. It's like a family reunion again, but going somewhere tropical and amazing. So don't ever think that you can't, because maybe that's what we thought when we first started too. But we know better now. We know that we can, and we know the little secrets, and we know what to do. And we want to train you guys like that, and we want to teach you so that you can go with us too. Because when everybody goes together, it's so much more funner.
And you can bring your best friend, your girlfriend, your husband, and they make friends. Like all the husbands are all sitting here right now. Like they're all just hanging out, chilling, like waiting to see their friends too. So they get more on board with you working a little bit more. They're like, I'll cook dinner tonight. You gotta do whatever, they understand end of the month. Like both of our husbands, they're all, oh, do you want to go do this on the 30th? And you're like, nope, end of the month, because I got numbers to make and people to help and lives to change and incentives to earn. So
yeah, my husband doesn't even ask where the incentives are really anymore. He just wants to know if our friends are going. Like, are Dan and Tracy going? I'm like, yeah. So then that's what they look forward to, is the relationships.
My husband has FOMO. He's literally called, FaceTimed myself, Brandy, Matt. Like So make them have FOMO, or the best way to get them to support you for sure is earn them a little trip.
Yep.
I think they'll be checking your numbers, telling you like,
what do you need to do to get this next trip?
And I don't know about you guys, but if you guys are all, if you're stay-at-home moms, or if your husband has supported you for a long time, my husband has worked really hard for 40 years supporting me and my family, and I've stayed home with my kids since when my daughter was 2. So to be able to give something back like that is such a special feeling. Like it really feels good to be able to spoil them a little bit and give something back to them. So I love that.
And we heard the buyout for this trip was $2,300, which is life-changing to some people, but this trip is going to be worth so much more than that. Like,
yeah, you cannot even believe this shit. Oh my Lord.
And the views already, and like I said, 5 hours, and it's just it's pretty amazing. So yeah, we got to get ready for dinner.
Okay. Well, are you guys going to leave us recording? I mean, are you going to leave us on so we can chat?
They recorded, or do you want to unrecord?
You can unrecord, but can you leave us? Well, we'll be here, right? If you go away, we'll still be here. Well, we'll see.
I think I can be the host. Let me see.
I think last time when you went away, it said it changed me to the host. So I think we'll be all right.
There was a couple questions in the chat.
Okay. I'll get on it. I'll take care of things.
Yep, 2 fragrance stickers were the best selling on that. New season sales kit is it depends on which kit you pick. There's a bunch of different.
There's a lot of them. Yeah.
Yeah. You can message me, Jamie, if you want. And okay, so let me see go ahead and keep chat, and I'll see if I can leave.
Okay. You have fun, girls. Can't wait to hear all about it when you get back. Everybody else stay here though, and we'll chat for a bit.
Hey, can we say something really quick too? So there is no excuses for not working your business, because we wanted you to know that even though we're on this ship or whatever, you can make it happen. Whether it's 5 minutes, whatever it is that you can give to your business, you can literally work it anywhere.
Yeah, we've been trying to post on Facebook for like 3 hours and couldn't even get to post something on Facebook. And I was like, I don't know if we're going to be able to do this, but it just magically happened.
We're glad you joined us.
All right. See you guys.
Have fun.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Okay. Oh, it worked. Good. I am the host now. So I know they talked about a little bit about earning the trip and Facebook parties, and me not being a good recruiter. And but I will tell you, whatever you're going to do this fall season, figure out a way to be partying. Scentsy is a party plan company. So you can post on Facebook all day long and hope to get a few orders, but unless you're partying where you're going out and you're meeting more people and adding more people to your customer base, you're not going to get the results that you need to earn one of these incentives, or probably the results that you want. So I'm not saying Facebook parties is the only way to do that, because some people don't even do Facebook. So, but in-home parties are going to be a thing. I think they're going to be a thing this fall. Catalog parties. How many of you guys do catalog parties anymore? They used to be like my bread and butter, like between home parties and catalog parties. That's all I did besides events. And they were super successful. We got to figure out a way to get those catalog parties working again and kind of maybe think out of the box a little bit. And then of course, Facebook parties are just kind of a little icing on the cake. And I'll tell you, last month I had 7 new recruits, 7 from somebody who doesn't recruit. And I can't even remember what month that was. A couple months ago, I had 9. October, I had 4, November, I had 5. And it's all because of my Facebook parties. So I do hope you guys will jump on the bandwagon with that when we do our training and learn how to do that, or at least take some tips from it. I'm going to share with you one of my favorite tips right now, just because you can use it for other things, especially when like booking parties. But and you may have heard of this already. If you have, sorry. If not, it will be a reminder. But when I have somebody who wants to book a party with me, and you can do this for an in-home party or a catalog party too, but I use it for my Facebook parties. Somebody wants to book a party with you, I give them 2 choices at the beginning of the party when I'm setting it up. So I could say, you can either have a party just to earn the free product and have price items, or you can have a party to earn the product, free has price items, and earn commission. So basically you're telling them you can be a host or you can be a consultant. And then I give them 2 choices. And these are the magic choices. I say with a $500 party, because that's my, I don't say a $200 party. I don't want them to have a $200 party. I want them to have a $500 party. And I say with a $500 party, you can earn $75 in free product credit and 3 half price items. That's choice A. And then choice B, with a $500 party, you can get a host exclusive starter kit worth $155 in product, using $59 of your product credit, still have $16 in product credit left, 4 half price items. Hold on a second. I'm like, I lost my brain. $100 in commissions, any parties booked from your party, and I say we can turn your Facebook party group into your VIP group. You'll already have your customer base established. So, and then I just say choice A or choice B. So that's kind of my magic little, that is my magic little thing that gets me recruits. And then I always try to have a super successful party for them. So even if they say choice A at the beginning and they don't want to be a consultant, guess what? At the end, when they have $1,000 sale or $1,000 party, I give them those choices again, but with the real numbers. And now instead of getting choice A and choice B, it has the $1,000 scenario to it, and they can hardly pass it up because it's such a good deal. So I'm just going to throw that little tidbit up to there about that's what that is all about. And I'll just say that it works. When every time the incentives come out, August 1st, when it said I needed 8,000 sponsoring points, I'm like, oh my gosh, I can get the sales. I can sell all day long. But those sponsoring points kill you. And you guys probably think the same thing. I could never get 8,000 sponsoring points. I thought that at the beginning last August, and I earned top 75. I had no idea where those people were going to come from. They weren't people that were my current customers that I just texted and said, do you want to join? They weren't. They were people I didn't even know that all came from Facebook parties. They all came from, so many of them came from Kansas. I don't know why. I live in California, but I have lots of Facebook parties in Kansas. These are people that weren't even on my radar. I had no idea who they even were, and I would have never met them if I hadn't done Facebook parties. So that's my little plug I'm going to go with right now. And then just a little bit of housekeeping. Hopefully you guys all know this. Join special this month, right? $49 plus the double kit. They're going to get spring and summer and fall and winter, which is amazing. Even if they get that at the end of, even if they sign up on July 30th and they still get that double kit, that's pretty cool because they have all this extra wax that they can use themselves, right? So that's kind of fun. Don't forget about the warmer special that we're having. That's an amazing special that you get a warmer and 3 bars and 3 room sprays and you save $30. So make sure you're letting your people know about that. Everything 10% off, everything discontinued 20% off. And then just really be promoting Scentsy Club. This is such an easy month to get Scentsy Club subscribers, and it's our brick by brick level 3 where we need Scentsy Club subscribers. So that was really nice of Scentsy to do that for us, right? Like they didn't have to do that. They just made it a little easier for us. So thank you, Scentsy. Everybody's getting a free scent pack in their Scentsy Club orders this month. If you didn't know that already, like use that little, do a little graphic on that and share that. That might just get them what they need to go. I'll just tell you what I'm doing with my people to try to get Scentsy Club subscribers this month is, and I'm just doing this in one-on-one communication because it's a special, but if they do a $60 Scentsy Club order and they're a new Scentsy Club subscriber, I'm giving them a free 6-pack of bars, their choice. I'll use my perpetual party rewards to do that. I want those people to join Scentsy Club, and not just to earn the brick by brick. I'm doing that to earn the brick by brick. But you want those recurring sales. We've talked about Scentsy Club before. It's such a good business tool for us. You want to have recurring sales coming in every month, which just makes your job easier. So, and then, yeah, I think somebody was asking about the sales kits. Go look at those sales kits, because if I were you and you can afford it, get one of each. Get the laundry, get the body, get the warmer, get all of that, and then make samples. Make some samples, because the samples is what's going to sell it. So if you can afford to do that, I would go ahead and definitely do that. Maybe not the warmers. If you have to forego something, I'd forego the warmers, because you can't make samples of the warmers, right? And you can order those on August 1st for everybody, but it'd be really nice to have those samples. I know Emmy shares a lot of stuff about Canva. If you're intimidated by Canva, there's a Workshop Wednesday video it's on my YouTube too. You can look there. But if you want to search for Workshop Wednesday in the Blessed Beyond Belief page, or search for Canva, I did a video on just how easy it is to import a template, change something, and get out, print it and save it. So if you're not familiar with Canva, go watch that, because it's so easy. And gosh, that resource is just so amazing that we can share the templates with people. So, okay, that's all I'm gonna yak about, but you guys can unmute yourselves and we can chat and you can ask questions or whatever you like.
I had a question on what is the difference between a catalog party and an in-home party?
So in-home party would be like going to their house and taking all your testers and them inviting their friends over. Catalog party would just be, sometimes Scentsy calls it a basket party.
Oh,
I think that's weird because you don't put it in a basket. I feel like you need to say catalog party because it's a catalog party. So does that make sense to you? You're giving them catalogs, order forms, making a party link for them, letting them borrow your testers so they can take them to work and let people smell, and yeah. And maybe you guys can help brainstorm with me, because I've been trying to wrap my little head around this, but I really want to do something a little bit different with booking parties this transition time. I want to put together like a pre-party pack, like a pre-party hostess pack. Brandy was talking about doing a Google form that says, do you want a digital catalog or a real catalog in the mail? But I also want to do something that says, would you book a party for me this fall? And then have them check in-home catalog, Facebook. And if so, I'll send you a super sample pack right now, something like that, like a pre-party pack, and use those sales kits to make up a really great pack that has Scentsy soak in there and has counter clean and has all those things in there, so that they feel a little bit special, and it just gets my calendar full for all of fall, or at least maybe just August and September, I'll probably say, because from those August and September parties, I know I'll book more parties. So it'll keep my business booked. So what do you guys think about that? Do you have any ideas on that, or how you might incorporate that?
I have some ideas, and I have a party form on Google already. And so I have my pack right here.
Oh,
that I'm
look at
sending to my
you.
sister.
You're ahead of my brain. I love it.
Yes. So I'll have to pop up my laptop too. So I have let me open it up. And I did a live on it the other day. Just put you down. I'm still wearing my scrubs from work. So I made, this is still for the month of July. I did the catalog. They already get the catalog. And then I have my own little one I made on Canva, which I can share. Just reasons to join.
Cute.
And then I purposely put it in on the page about it. So they have to, it'll open up in that little spot there. And then I have my laundry thing, brochure, and then a little laundry pack. And then I made up these, I just took it from the catalog, what they're going to earn, how they're going to earn it there so they can see. And then I make a little wish list for them to write down the things they want as look at the catalog. And then I just give them a scent circle and then all the different samples because it's so hot right now, the scratch sniff or like a felt.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I love that, cutting up the scratch and sniff stickers. I'm like, that's brilliant. Why didn't nobody think of that? I mean, people thought about it, but we didn't think about that for a long time. It's like they're the perfect little size and they're perfect little thing, and I love it.
And then I'll show you, let me flip this here. On Canva, I have my own folder of what I put in there, just so that my brain can know what's in there. And then I have it here, the checklist going. I don't know, I saw someone on YouTube do it. So I have a bag party hostess checklist, a YouTube hostess checklist, and then a regular Facebook one. And then this just basically tells my hostess what to expect. So it's taking a while to load, but it'll have a checklist of what to do and then just reminders
I love it.
what to do. And I didn't make this up, somebody else did, but I took hers, put my name on it, and then just the steps to what to do and my name, and then what's going to bring the packet with you, kind of like saying having a catalog party. Just bring the hostess packet that I gave them everywhere they go. And then my link tree to all of the different parties I'm having at the same time, just so I don't have to I can just print a bunch of these and have them ready to go.
Smart, yes.
Yeah, and then I switched up for each thing. So I'll just print out as each person what they want. If they want to just do my 5-day YouTube text party or actual Facebook party. And so each one has different things that each says. So it goes along with the party that they're going to have.
I love that you have organized your Canva folders, because my Canva's all a mess. They're like all in the same.
Yeah, I have to keep all my folders because my brain will go crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I have like all the click and goes I've done, customer info, all the pictures from SFR, and then all my mail outs, and then for new team members, and then QR codes all together, because I'll just keep running around my laptop trying to find them. So I just keep them all in Canva.
Love it. Can you share some of the, like the hostess checklists and stuff on the
Canva page? Of course. Yeah. I'll share that, all the different ones, and then just how I wrote it out. And I try to keep thinking about, because I still have only been doing this for a year. I just keep thinking about how I would want someone to talk to me if I've never done Scentsy before or never even heard of Scentsy. So I just keep writing out, even if it sounds simple to us, just so that they completely understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's good. I oftentimes will have my husband read something, just because he knows Scentsy, but he doesn't really know Scentsy, right? So I'm like, read this postcard for me and see what you think. And he gets like he's like, well, what's that? And it's kind of nice to let somebody read it with fresh eyes. Like, that doesn't make sense. Or so, because my brain just assumes everybody knows what I'm talking about. So yeah. Would love to see your Google form too, because I think that's the little that's the key right there, is to try to get them to get that form filled out and then to check those.
And I do have to update, because I haven't done that yet for the new season, like how you want to have a party. So
Yeah. Yeah, because I think people need choices, you know? And I think that's fun for us too. And well, especially as leaders, you need to know how to tell your people how to do a home party. You need to let them know how to do a catalog party. They need to know if they want to do a Facebook party, how they can do a Facebook party. So if you should be doing all those things too, so that you can teach them how to do them. Find the one that you love and do well, you know, and focus on that. But it's nice to be able to answer questions for all of those things. And if you don't try them, how are you going to know? Right?
yeah, exactly.
How are you going to find your favorite or what works for you if you don't try different ones?
Yeah. So I made it fun. It says, yay, your congrats, you get the Fun Hostess rewards. So shop the catalog, create your host order form. And then so they just get to decide what they want. This is what's going to be expected if they qualify, and then just different things that they're going to get. And then they go from there. And then I also have it in my link tree. Here. This is the other one as well. So this, again, telling them they will only get rewards if their party hits 200 sales. And then it goes up from there. They'll get a hostess goodie bag and what to expect. And then they'll get my full support to have a successful party. And then their name, mailing address, preferred method of texting or, you know, contact. And then I do have to leave in here how they want to have a party, because I added this part about having a Facebook party, but I do also want them to have the option, if they don't want to have one, to get scared off and say, no, never mind, I don't want to do a Facebook. So
right, yes. And maybe you want to put, maybe we should put, sorry, my son just blew his nose, sorry. There's not an elephant in my house. What about those click and go parties too? I don't know if that's part of.
Oh yeah, I can add that in there too. Yeah, you want a click and go party?
That's just a catalog party, or is a click and go party? I don't know. I feel like click and go goes with everything. I like to make them for my Facebook party hostesses too, and you could totally make one for your in-home, but they could just do a plain old click and go too. So many options, girls. So many options.
What's a click and go party?
That website link on Canva,
Oh, okay.
you know, that just they can, you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, your brain could spin, right? Does your guys' brain spin all the time? Much. But the other thing that I want to do, I don't know that I do a good job of it, but I just want to keep it simple, you know? I just want to keep it simple, replicatable, not get all crazy, because you can get all crazy. There's a lot of great ideas out there, but just take what works for you and make it your own, and you know, offer what you want to offer, I guess. Has anybody ordered the new sales kits yet and got them or seen what's in them, or no?
I just got the bars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was so excited because I didn't go to reunion, right? Because I was doing my fair. I totally forgot about winning level 2 of the incentive, and I got all my catalogs and my testers. I was so happy. I was like, oh, yay. I didn't have to wait after all. So
Yeah, that was really cool.
yeah. Who has got, how many Scentsy Club subscribers have you got this month so far? Has anybody got 3, 2?
Working on one more.
Okay, I got 1, you got 2. There's still time, and with everything being discontinued, this is like the month to do it. So maybe offer a little special. Maybe you offer them maybe one of those travel twists. Tell them they'll get one of those in August. I'll order one for you, because that's a really cool new thing. Everybody's gonna wanna try. Just make sure to do it in a private message. But and obviously, if anyone wants to order like 12 bars of Camu, you're going to try to flip that, right? You're going to try to flip it over into a Scentsy Club subscription, because that's a $60 right there. They can change it later, no problem. So.
I've asked a customer to cancel, well, I offered to cancel her order if she reordered it in Scentsy Club.
Oh,
Yeah, because I'm like, oh my God, that's the perfect Scentsy Club order. I think we're just trying to get you in there to like click the buttons and just try it out and see how you can save money in there. You know,
yeah.
and yeah, and they're totally willing to do it. Well, at least that's how I got my second one. So
There you go.
you just have to catch it, right? When you get the emails that, oh, you got a new PWS order. I'm like, what'd they get?
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
like,
And
oh,
make sure
what?
that they're okay with not getting their money back right away.
Yeah.
You know, if they
Yeah.
didn't use their credit card and they use their debit card, they might be out a little bit. But
Yeah. They, you know, I call customer or consultant support and it's like, yeah, 3 to 5 business days is when they can expect to see the credit back
Yeah.
on their account. And I tell them all that and they're fine with it. So
yeah. Usually if they use their credit card, they don't care. But
yeah. Mhm.
what else you guys want to chat about?
I want to know a little bit more information about fundraisers. I've seen videos, I've read some things, but as far as I think just like the little details, like if let's say an organization has participants that are like selling scent circles, right? They get all the money. Does the organization like collect all the money and they write me a check for one whole amount? Or do I get all the individual packets of money? You know what I mean? So those little things is like, how does that work?
And it's different with every fundraiser and every
Okay.
organization you work with. It's going to be however they do it. I don't want people writing me checks,
Okay.
you know, because they could all bounce. or if they bounce, then I'm gonna have to pay the $25 fee from my bank. Like, nope.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I was just wondering how that worked. Cause you know, like a school might have, they collect all the funds and then they write one check to me to place the order. I don't know. That's what I was like, those little details. I'm like, how does that work? Cause you know, how do I ask for the payments or, you know, so things
So
like
what
that.
fundraisers that I've done before, everybody gets an envelope, everybody fills out their form, everybody turns the money back in. So it's cash, you know,
All cash.
it's not, yeah. And what I've done in the past was the $20 cent circle
Yeah, that's what
one.
I'm
So
thinking.
it's just 20 bucks, you know,
Yeah.
it's not a bunch of change or anything. It's just a bunch of 20 bucks.
Yeah. Okay.
Just a bunch of 20 bucks. You can also do a fundraiser where they order online. Everybody orders online.
Mhm.
It goes into one thing. And then you never even see anything. You don't see any of the money. So that's kind of nice. And he mails it to them. It's like,
And then
that's kinda
like,
cool.
you know, like that Scent Circle fundraiser, it's like for every $20, they get 7. And then am I writing them a check?
Mhm.
You know, so then, yeah, so then I end up giving them a check, right? And
Yep,
then
at the end. Yep.
at the end with the Scent Circles, when all that stuff gets distributed.
Well, when you talk to somebody doing fundraisers, you need to let them know that you will write them a check on the 10th of the month following the month that we close your
Okay.
fundraiser, because you want to get your commission back to write that check.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah. So just make sure that's up front. And there's just so many different ways you could do it. It's really hard to tell you the one right way. It's going to be, I mean, I think doing a
Trial and error.
fragrance flower fundraiser would be really fun too. But the scent circle ones are just easy and they can make so much money.
Yeah, I was
They
reading
can
that.
really make a lot of, and they're super easy to do and easy to pack up, and they're small, and you know,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
it's amazing. Yeah.
Gotta start small. So I'm thinking, you know, kids sports in my daughter's like
Totally.
theater group or something like that. So
Mhm. And when you see somebody like, you know, talking about how they go on dance recital trips or volleyball travel, you know, those are the people you should reach out to right then and send them that little chart that says how much they can earn. Once you do one, you want to do another one. I haven't done one in a long time. I should do more. I just get busy and forget, but that's such a good way to make a ton of money. And so if you're trying to do the $2,000 a month and you want to get annual sales, you need a little bit of extra, right? That's 2,400 for the
Mhm.
year if you do 2,000 a month. So you need to have a couple really good holiday months or something to pop you up to that 3,000, or a couple good fundraisers will pop you up there too. Just be super smart about what you put in their orders, because you want them to reorder, you want their information, right? So
Mhm.
maybe having them fill out a Google form or giving them a $5 coupon for their next order or something like that would be smart, because you want to get their information and get them to come back to you. Great way to build your customer base with people you don't know. Just like I said, with those Facebook parties, I didn't even know those people. Fundraisers would be totally the same way. Anybody else got anything? So I was going to go live later, I think. Well, at least that was my plan. I think I might still. So I just got back from my fair, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so it was really fun and crazy. So, you know, it's the fair that I miss Scentsy family reunion for. So I hate it that I miss it, but it's such a good fair. And I've been trying for years and years to get this fair myself, right? To have it be my event. I used to share it with somebody, and one time I just kind of filled in for somebody, but all of that has eventually worked to me having this fair. October was the first time I did the fair myself, and that was because they rescheduled because of COVID. And that was an awful time to have a fair. The kids were in school. One day they canceled even because of rain. It ended on Halloween, which nobody was there because it was Halloween. I mean, it was just, they shouldn't have had it at all. But this was my first full 3 weeks of it. So I left at 9 o'clock every morning and got back at midnight every night. So I was one tired little girl. I slept till 1 o'clock today, people. I got home at 2 o'clock last night from packing everything up and unloading my car, and slept till 1. But I sold over $15,000 worth of product and got so many new customers and so many crazy Disney customers. Oh my gosh. I had no idea I was going to sell out of Disney so fast. I bought like, you know, 5 Hogwarts warmers or 2 Cinderellas or something. And they're all gone the first weekend. I'm like, oh my God, like help. So I got some product from Kathleen and Christy and Brandy. They all kind of shared with me some of their Disney stuff, because when they come up to your table and they see that, it just automatically catches their eye and they come over. So I just realized that that's really important if you're going to do events, to have Disney presence on your front table. And the funnest thing I think was that I don't really have a big Disney customer base. And I'm always so jealous when I see people getting all these, you know, I got 10, 12 Disney castle orders. I'm like, who are these people that are Disney crazy? Melissa Corso she's a huge Disney fan, but her customer base is Disney crazy. And I'm always so jealous of that. I'm like, oh, I want that. So now I have that, because these girls they bought Disney there. And then another one of them ordered $200 worth of Stitch stuff when it was getting ordered. And then when I asked her how she liked her Stitch stuff, another $150 orders and Stitch stuff. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is really cool. So that was kind of the funnest thing that I think came of that, was getting so many new Disney fans in my customer base. So just throwing that out there. And it's kind of like childbirth. I don't want to do that again for a long time. I have another one coming up in August, but it's just a 10-day fair, so it's not as crazy, but it's still a good little one. So don't be afraid to do events. They're fun. It's so fun to meet people. And when people come over to your booth and say, oh my gosh, I love Scentsy. I tried those Walmart ones and they suck. I'm like,
So you fit everything in your car?
So I fit. Okay, so this is the good thing about this fair. This fair has a special parking pass that you can buy. It's $500, which is a crazy amount of money, but for me, it is like so worth it, because when you buy this parking pass, I get to park behind the building that my booth is in. So I just walk in a door and there's my booth. If you don't buy this parking pass, you have to park out in the field and have a shuttle bring you in with all the other vendors. And then they drop you off at the gate, and then you have to walk way far to your booth. And there's like, how am I going to restock my stuff? So I paid the $500 to have the parking pass. So I would just take a little bit more every day. So yes, I fit everything in my car the first day. And then the next, not everything, but a lot of stuff, right? To my setup and a lot of product. And then the next day I brought my rack that had the stuffed animals on it. I think I showed you guys. That doesn't fit in my car the first day. So, and then each day I would just bring a little bit more. And I did not keep my bars there because I didn't want them to melt. So I just, every night I would just look at my bars and see what I needed and bring bars the next day. So that worked out pretty fine. And then Saturday, before the show was over, I took my rack again with the stuffed animals and took that home Saturday. So I didn't have that Saturday. I took my pod products home Saturday night because people weren't buying pod products that much. I thought it'd be okay without those. So kind of took a little bit of stuff. Of course, people wanted, those things the next day. I was like, oh, I shouldn't have took those home. But it's all good. So yeah, I just kind of did it in little spurts like that. So yeah, that's how I made that work. But it's a 3-week fair. Most fairs aren't that long, and you wouldn't need that much stock. You could do it in one trip.
Were people still ordering online for things that you didn't have? Or you just didn't
Not so
know?
much. They basically found what they wanted, unless it was like the Stitch stuff.
Mhm.
That was the Disney stuff that was still available. But I did have a lady, I got a new Scentsy Club subscriber because I told her sea salt and avocado was going away, and that's what she loved. So that was good. She listened. Anything else you guys want to chat about?
That's all I had.
Okay, Whitney. Okay, anything? No. Well, thanks for joining us. We will see you back here next Monday. I think I'll be on next Monday. I get to my husband's in Boise right now. He drove there last week. His mom's had surgery on her foot, so I'm gonna fly there on Thursday and go meet him and then drive back with him. So I think we're driving back on Monday, but I should be here. I get to go see my grandbaby boy. I'm so excited. So I'll spoil him. He's walking now. He wasn't walking last time I saw him, so it's gonna be fun.
Wow. You'll be chasing him now.
I know. That's all right. I can do it. All right. Well, I'm gonna hop off of here then. Thanks for joining us. I was just gonna see if anybody said anything in the chat. Oh, there's your question in the chat, Emmy. Sorry. I'd rather just answer verbally.
Yep.
I don't like live so much. I like to be able to talk to you guys instead of just talk to you guys. All right, I'm hopping off. I'll see you guys later. Have a great week.
You too. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.